watching Wake Up Alabama on WIAT CBS 42 News.
Welcome back. Time now is 6:47. The month-long penalty phase of Colorado movie theater shooter James Holmes' trial is set to begin today. Holmes pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, but the jury rejected that defense on July 16th. They found him guilty of 24 counts of murder and 140 counts of attempted murder. That same jury will deliberate during the penalty phase.
Bill Cosby's lawyers say the actor's admission that he used Quaaludes in the 1970s doesn't mean that he drugged and raped women. They argued that many people introduced the drug into their consensual sex life in the 1970s. Cosby said he did not take drugs or drink alcohol during the encounters with the women. More than 24 women have come forward to accuse the 78-year-old comedian of molesting them.
All right, let's switch gears, talk about the forecast, which is a little brighter today.
That's right. Maybe not necessarily sunlight brighter, but brighter in that it's not as hot.
As hot, that's right. A little relief from the heat today. We were tracking rain this morning, but I do want to show off some of these viewer photos that you're sending in. Thank you so much for sending us these amazing photos. Look at this Hoover sunset from last night. We also have a picture from Dave, who he sent in that gorgeous sunset from Birmingham, and Highland Lake rain from yesterday. We should be seeing some rain photos today. Just send those to reportit@WIAT.com. Here's what I'm tracking for your Wednesday. That heat's backing off. Storms are rolling in. That's going to really contribute to the heat backing off, and that rain not only lasting through today, but through your Thursday as well. The heat, well, you'll notice by the heat advisories, they've all expired for central Alabama. Just a few of our southern counties still remain green, Hale, and Perry counties there, where their heat index values today will still be in the low 100s. Central Alabama, our feels like temperatures staying in the 90s today. We're starting out the morning in the lower 70s, 70 in Coleman, 73 in Birmingham, with 74 in Alabaster and in Clanton. But here's what I'm tracking. This is the big story. The rain has already started in parts of Mississippi, and we're seeing a couple of blips on the radar. So a very unsettled weather pattern already existing, moisture-rich atmosphere, and we're watching the rain, and you'll notice it's breaking up just a bit near Wyndham Springs at this time along 69. It should be moving near the Whitson community within the next 9 to 10 minutes, and it's tracking due east at this time, not moving very quickly, and actually we're starting to see that little blip fizzle just a bit. But here's the big picture from Arkansas to West Tennessee, North Mississippi. We are tracking rainfall this morning, and very heavy rain and lots of lightning with a storm rolling out of Mississippi. Putting the track on this in about 14 minutes near the Hodges community, which is just to the north of Hamilton. So if you live in Hamilton, you may be experiencing some light to moderate rain here within the next half hour. But I still think the heaviest rainfall is going to be just to the north of Winston and Walker counties there, and even staying north of Coleman County for the early morning hours. But look what happens around lunchtime. We're going to see more thunderstorms moving into West Alabama. Coverage will continue eastbound throughout the afternoon, and then we'll see another heavy wave of rain tonight, 7, maybe 9 o'clock. So this will linger even through the midnight hours. So be very careful and keep your eyes to the sky. These storms could pack a punch at times. I don't think that they'll quite reach significant severe status, but we could have winds over 60 miles per hour and heavy rain. That rain is keeping us in the lower 90s, but once that rain tapers, the heat's back on for your Saturday and Sunday. That's your Storm Track 7-day. Now a look at how this weather could be impacting where you live. Joining us, Storm Track meteorologist Nate Harrington.
Thanks a lot, Ashley, and good morning, everybody. We're live right near 280 and I-459. Normally a very heavily trafficked stretch of road, but as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours with rain chances both in the morning and afternoon, want to make sure you're taking some extra time and some extra care on the roads. Please just give yourself some extra time so you're not ending up in a fender bender and distracted while driving, especially if the rain happens to impact your morning or afternoon commute. Let's go ahead and take a look at hour by hour. Not quite as hot today as it has been the last several days. Highs getting into the low 90s in Jefferson County instead of the mid and upper 90s. A welcome change in our weather pattern. With a look at your Wednesday traffic right now, here's Jamie Langley.
Thank you, Nate Harrington, and here's a look at your drive times. Right now we're looking okay, especially if you're traveling on Highway 280. Highland Lakes Drive to Hollywood Boulevard, only about a 12-minute commute for you. Summit Boulevard, no congestion right now, so good news there. If you're traveling northbound on Highway 31, direction. The opposite way, not so much. We'll get into that in just about 10 minutes. But Vestavia Parkway to I-20 East, only about in the slowest areas. You're moving freely, so that's good news. I-65 looking great if you're heading northbound through Pelham and Hoover area. I-450. Work on that detour for you for Center Parkway, as well as explain some other things that could slow you down today, coming up in about 10 minutes.
The time now 6:52. We've been following two big stories for you all morning long.
Coming up, we'll take you to both scenes live. One is a manhunt underway right now in Bibb County for a suspected killer.
The other involved a body found in the road in Jefferson County. We'll have them both. You're watching Wake Up Alabama with coverage you can count on.